How do you use the preposition with? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the intro kanina, we're going to talk about the preposition with. This is actually a mini series that I started before. I will start talking about the specific na prepositions and yung mga multiple ways kung paano sila gamitin to try to cover as much ground as possible. If you haven't seen the other videos sa series na ito, you can click right here if you're watching on YouTube para makapag-catch up kayo. Alright, now before we dive into yung lesson for today, just a quick little plug. If you want to help support this channel and our cause to democratize education in the Philippines, one way for you to do that is through buying our merch. And you can look at the shop and the other options, shirts, hoodies, caps, mugs, at iba pang klaseng mga products that I designed for this team sa shop.teamlyqa.com. Everyone who already bought yung merch, maraming salamat sa inyo. And sa mga bibili pa lang, maraming salamat din. And again, sa mga wala namang pambili, that's perfectly fine. These are just things that we do to say, keep the lights on for this channel so we can keep making more videos for you. Alright? And now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to switch over to my PC. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so ito yung lesson natin on the preposition with. Alright, meron na tayong discussion sa preposition na by and we will add more dito sa series na ito. Pero in this session, ang pag-uusapan lang natin yung iba-ibang klase or iba-ibang paggamit sa preposition na with. Alright? Now, we're going to start with yung preposition na with when it comes to location or yung physical na kinalalagyan ng certain na mga bagay. Yung relationship when it comes to location. Now, yung first na paggamit natin when it comes to location is if something is together or if someone is with something. Okay? Ibig sabihin magkasama sila physically sa isang lugar. Pag tinignan mo sila ay magkatabi. Okay? Magkasama. Okay? For example, pag sinabi natin na ganito, he lived blank his parents in a house by the sea. Ibig sabihin, siya ay nakatira kasama ang kanyang mga magulang. Then we will use the preposition with. He lived with his parents. Okay? He went with this person. So again, kapag magkasama physically, magkatabi, magkasama, with. We also use with pagdating sa location or physical na kinalalagyan if it's something na a person has. Okay? For example, siya ay buhat-buhat, siya ay suot, siya ay pagmamayari. Okay? Ng isang tao. But more than the sense of ownership, it's the fact na sila ay magkadikit or magkasama. For example, we can say this, the girl blank glasses goes by his house on a bike blank a wicker basket. So yung una, okay, yung bata na babae ay nakasalamin, no? So the girl with glasses, kasi meron siyang glasses or the girl has glasses, no? If a girl has red hair, di ba? The girl with red hair, the girl with blue eyes. If this is something that a person has, we can use the preposition with. Now, dun sa bike naman, kasi yung bike, meron siyang nakadikit or may buhat-buhat itong wicker basket. So we can say, on a bike with a wicker basket. Okay? So again, if someone is also carrying something, di ba? The boy with books, the boy with the pizza box, di ba? A father left the house with his keys, no? Kasi dala-dala niya ito. Then we can also use with, all right? Now, when it comes to with as a tool, okay, ginagamit natin ito if something is made with something. Ano ibig sabihin nun? If you use this thing, okay, ginagamit mo ito sa paggawa ng iyong purpose. If ginagamit mo rin ito to cover or fill something, you can use the word with. So for example, meron tayong sentence dito using yung dalawang paggamit na yan. Yung first one, sabi niya, before you start smoothing the surface, blank a Dremel. Now, yung Dremel, if you're into arts and crafts or into building stuff or making stuff, yun yung tool na meron siyang parang umiikot, okay, na piece, na pang smooth, para siyang, kumaga, sandpaper on steroids, no? to smooth something. So dahil gagamit ka ng Dremel, you are going to use a Dremel. You can say, before you start smoothing the surface, with a Dremel. Gamit ang Dremel. Okay? So again, with when you're using something. With a tool. Okay? And cover your nose and mouth blank a mask. So, kung ano naman yung ginagamit mo to cover or fill something, you use with din. So, cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Okay? Fill this cup with water. Diba? You can say, decorate this patch of land with white sand. No? Kasi yun yung pinangtakip or pinang-cover mo with something. Okay? So again, with, if you're going to use a tool, with, if you're going to cover or fill something. Okay? Now, sa activity naman, ginagamit natin yung with kapag may nag-aaway kadalasan. Okay? So if you're fighting with something, you're in opposition with something, okay? Then you use with. For example, stop arguing blank your sister. You must leave by 1 p.m. So yung arguing kasi fighting, opposing, no? It's an activity, no? An action nung pag-aaway, you are fighting with or arguing with your sister. A lot of people feel uncomfortable with this idea, no? Kasi ang idea noon is kapag with, minsan literal yung understanding natin na parang kailangan magkakampi sila. But when it comes to fighting, dahil sila ay nag-e-engage sa isang activity na magkasama, then you're still fighting with someone, arguing with someone. Okay? Now, this is not to be confused with fighting for something. Okay? Kasi when you fight for something, and we will talk about this when we talk about the preposition for, ibig sabihin, yun yung ipinaglalaban mo. Pero if you're saying na may kalaban ka or meron kang ka-argumento, no? Then it is fighting with or arguing with. Alright? So again, if you're talking about yung kasama mo dun sa activity na yon, then it's with. Alright? Sa emotions naman, madalas ginagamit yung with. Ang structure niya when it comes to feelings is it follows yung adjective. So if you're feeling something with whatever caused that feeling. For example, we have this sentence, no? I was happy, blank, the outcome. So if you see structure natin, the word happy is an emotion, no? So, ito ay, sabihin na natin, adjective sa sentence na ito. You add with right there, and then ito yung dahilan naman or cause nung emotion na yon. Okay? So again, adjective or emotion, feeling, plus the preposition with, plus whatever yung naging dahilan or cause nung feeling na yon. Okay? So I was happy with the outcome. I was sad with my test results or disappointed with my test results. I was angry, okay, with what happened. So, there's always feelings with and then yung dahilan kung bakit siya nakaramdam ng feeling na yon. Okay? So, with or by, this is one of the things that, again, a lot of people confuse. Napag-usapan natin yung preposition by. Kung hindi nyo pa yung napanood, again, nakalink na lang siya sa I-button right here, no? Pero, dun sa dalawang ito, kailangan nating linawin kung kailan ginagamit ang alin. Now, ang with at by, wag niyong pagpapalitin. Mayroon siyang pagkakahawi kasi both of them are used when you are building something or when you created something. But what we have to remember is that the with na preposition is used if ang pinag-uusapan ay yung tool na ginamit. Okay, so again, nalinawin natin yung tool used. So for example, if the sentence is like this, that sculpture was made with my hands. Ibig sabihin, yung sculpture niyan ay ginawa gamit ang aking mga kamay. Okay, so if it's the tool. The house was built with this hammer. The painting was painted with acrylic paint. Okay? So again, it's the tool. Ano yung ginamit dun sa paggawa ng bagay na yon. Ang by, ginagamit natin when we talk about the method na ginamit. Okay? If it's by hand, sa transportation, ganun din. You got there by bus, you got there by train, you got there by air, by land, no? Napag-usapan natin yun sa video natin dedicated sa by. Ginagamit din natin yung by if we're talking about the person, yung person na gumawa. Okay? So, it's no longer the tool, it's the entire person. Now, some people may say, paano yun? Bakit yung my hands? Di ba tao rin naman yan? Well, yan po ay specifically bahagi ng tao that was used to make the sculpture. So again ha, with kapag yung tool, whatever was used to make it, by kapag method or pamamaraan, okay? And yung by din kapag yung taong pinag-uusapan. So ang example natin dito would be this. If I say, that was made by hand, ibig sabihin, ginamit siya, binuo siya or ginawa siya, okay? At ang method ng pagbuo sa kanya ay yung paggamit ng kamay. Okay? So again, it's the method. It was made by hand by a group of students, right? Kasi ibig sabihin, ang focus natin ay yung method, hindi yung tool na ginamit nila. They could have used paint brushes, right? They could have used sculpting tools, but they made it by hand. So handmade siya. Now, dun din tayo papasok dun sa pangalawang definition natin sa by, no? Which is yung if we are talking about the person. So it was made by Anna. Okay? Kasi si Anna yung tao. Kaya pag pinag-uusapan na yung tao, by na siya. Pinag-uusapan yung method, by. Pag pinag-uusapan yung gamit, yung specific tool used, doon na pumapasok yung with. So don't be confused dito sa dalawang prepositions na ito. And again, if here and there you make a mistake, that's okay. Just make sure na lalo na kapag written, kapag nasa exam, kapag nasa paper ninyo, lalo na kapag formal writing, ay hihimayin natin ang paggamit sa mga ito. Okay? Now, another point na marami ang nagkakamali, and kasama ako dito, no, kasi here and there I say it, no, hindi ko na, pag hindi ako careful, is this, a lot of people say share to, no? When in fact, mas maganda if we say share with. Okay? The verb na share, ginagamitan natin siya ng preposition na with at hindi to. Now, I understand a lot of people say share to, and again, I've done this before. But the idea is kapag, ano na siya, kapag nasa online na setting, diba? I have to share this to my public page or share this to the public. Sometimes people say that. Now, ang sasabihin ko sa inyo would be this. Again, in formal writing, just don't use to. We know that language is evolving. Ibig sabihin, baka in a few months, a few days, a few years, sasabihin nila na okay na yung share to. Pero right now, hindi pa siya. At the time I'm filming this is in March 2021, we can stick with share with. Okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, share or magbahagi, dapat with. Share this video with your friends. Okay? Hindi share this video to your friends. Although I've said that multiple times before. Okay? So again, just be extra careful pagdating dito. Share this video with your friends. Kapag sharing, dapat with. The idea there would be, mahirap nga naman mag-share kasi ang share is ibahagi mo, no? So, kumbaga in a literal sense, it's taking a piece out of what you have and giving it to someone. So, mahirap mag-share kung hindi mo siya kasama. And again, yung pinaka kumbaga ugat or core na gamit nung preposition na with is if you're together, no? So, kung to share to, ibig sabihin parang hinagis mo sa kanya yung gusto mong ibigay. Pero to share with, ibig sabihin you are sitting together, inaabot mo sa kanya. Okay? So again, mas safe yung share with, although that could change at any moment. Alright? Ganun yung definition natin. As much as gusto ko kayo bigyan ng isang listahan lang ng mga rules to memorize, alam nyo ang language is ever changing. So we really need to keep ourselves up to date sa mga ganitong klaseng bagay. And again, I'm teaching you specifically for exams. So if merong mga exams tas fill in the blank or sentence correction questions, that's the time that you can use this. Pero kapag casual conversation lang naman, nakita nyo may isang YouTube content creator nagsabi na share this to your friends, wag naman na natin sila masyadong apihin or masyadong ibuli dahil nagkamali sila sa preposition or dahil yun ang ginamit nila. Okay? So again, we have to be kind all the time. Alright? Now, dito na tayo sa quick quiz natin. Much like yung quiz natin sa video natin about the preposition by, I'm going to give you a paragraph. Tapos, naka-underline doon yung mga prepositions na ginamit. Yung ibang mga prepositions na ginamit. And I want you to make a decision sa kung papalitan nyo ba siya ng with na preposition or hahayaan mo siya or ibang preposition yung gagamitin ninyo. Alright, and now if you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Okay, so hinati ko lang ito para may space tayo to write and revise yung mga prepositions na ginamit natin, no? Pero yung first line natin, it says, you can make a video lesson, blank what you have. So, ang tanong, by ba yung tamang preposition dyan or kung papalitan natin siya ng with or something else. Now, yung what you have, di ba? What you have is kung anong meron ka. So, this is the tool, okay? Or kung ano yung gagamitin mo to make a video lesson. So, I would say that we have to change this into with. Alright? So, you can make a video lesson with what you have. Now, next. I know some people may disagree, blank me. Okay? So, to me, disagree to me. Now, tama ba yung to? Now, if you notice yung word disagree, di ba? A lot like argue, fight, no? In opposition. So, kalaban or hindi siya pumapayag. So, again, we talked about that as one of the activities na ginagamitan natin ng preposition na with. So, dapat ito ay disagree with me. So, some of you may disagree with me, but it's true. Next, the first 100 videos in this channel were filmed blank an old camera. So, by an old camera. Dito muna tayo. Filmed by an old camera. Now, ano ba yung old camera? Sabi natin, di ba kanina, kapag with, yun yung method or yung person. Now, method ba ang old camera? Di ba tool siya, no? So, dahil tool ito, gagawin natin is, i-change natin yung by to a with. The first 100 videos in this channel were filmed with an old camera. Okay? And produced by a complete nobody. Now, ang tanong, yung complete nobody ba this time, is that a tool or a person or a method? Now, yung a complete nobody, which is, again, me in this context, is a person. No? So, dahil person ito at hindi tool, then okay na tayo dyan sa by. Tama na yan. Hindi natin kailangan pagguguhin yan. So, kung binago niyo yan sa with, again, ano yon, trick question yon. Hindi yan kailangan baguhin. So, the first 100 videos in this channel were filmed with an old camera as a tool and produced by a person, a complete nobody, at a whiteboard and prayers. Now, ang tanong, yung at ba na yan, tama bang at yan or palitan natin ng with? Now, yung whiteboard ay ginamit, di ba? It's also a tool when you make your videos. So, dahil tool ito, we can change yung at to with. Okay? So, produced by a complete nobody with a whiteboard and prayers. Alright? So, again, you have to really examine it to make sure kung with pa yung tamang preposition para dun sa situation na yon. Next, I may not be satisfied for the video quality. Now, we look at the word satisfied. Di ba? Emotion din siya, feeling din siya. Okay? Adjective din siya. Okay? So, if someone is satisfied, ng alin? Saan? The video quality. Di ba? Ito yung naging dahilan ng satisfaction niya. Di ba? Sabi natin, ang structure dapat would be emotion with and then the source or the reason for that emotion. So, dapat dito, I may not be satisfied with the video quality, but I was always happy to how many people those videos help. Now, kung titingnan natin, happy is also an emotion. Ang dahilan kung bakit siya masaya is how many people those videos help. So, ibig sabihin, we can change this to with. Okay? So, ang totoong sentence, ang complete sentence natin will be, I will not be satisfied with the video quality, but I was always happy with how many people those videos help. Okay? Now, I was a woman, blank a dream. So, ang tanong, woman on a dream ba siya? Now, ang on, di ba, lagi natin sinasabi, ang idea nun would be, parang nakatayo siya sa surface, no? Now, yung dream ba is something na mayroon siya? Do I carry this dream or do I have this dream? Now, the answer to that is yes. Di ba sabi natin kanina, if it's something that you have or something that you carry, then you use with. So, ibig sabihin, change rin natin to sa with. Now, we're a team, blank a mission. And it all started blank an old camera. Now, dito muna tayo sa team on a mission. Now, dito yung part na again, depende na sa gusto nyong i-emphasize. Sa akin, okay na yung we're a team on a mission. Kasi yung on a mission itself means something, which is, kumaga ngayon, ito na yung ginagawa nila. Okay? We are on a mission. We're on a mission to democratize education here in the Philippines. Okay na yon. But, kung sinabi nyo na team with a mission, pwede rin. Okay? So, tama rin. Napalitan siya, pwede rin. Kasi we also have a mission. But, again, ang dahilan na dito would be this. Kapag sinabi ko kasi na I am someone with a mission or our team, we are a team with a mission, ibig sabihin dala-dala namin yung mission na yon. Pero if we're on a mission, ibig sabihin ito yung driving force namin. So, stronger language lang ang dahilan kung bakit mas gusto ko gamitin yung on a mission kaysa sa with a mission, although ang with a mission is also correct. So again, I'm adding these layers here. Sana hindi kayo masyadong ma-confuse, but the idea is, gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo yung idea na kapag nagsusulat tayo, we have to really make a decision sa kung ano yung sinasabi natin to either make yung language stronger or to emphasize certain things or kung sasabihin lang natin siya as a fact. Okay? So again, pwedeng with, pwedeng on. Next. And it all started blank an old camera. So babalikan natin yung old camera. Ano nga o dito? So it's a tool, right? Much like yung kanina. So, ibig sabihin, we can change this to with. And it all started with an old camera. Okay? So, yan yung mga sagot natin for itong quiz natin. You have with, tapos leave this alone. Ito, hindi pwedeng baguhin yan. Okay na yung by. Tapos, with. Then, you have with. Pwedeng with, pwedeng hindi. Pwedeng iwanan yan as it is, no? Pero tama either way. And then, with. Alright? Now, more important than yung kung ilan yung tama ninyong sagot is yung fact na naintindihan ninyo yung pinag-uusapan natin. And I hope you did. We will be posting more questions na lang sa ating quick quiz function sa Instagram account ko. So, if you don't follow me yet, you can follow at Lyqa Maravilla on Instagram for more quick quizzes. Doon tayo sa Instagram story gumagawa ng mga ganoon. And if you want yung mga throwback naman na quick quiz questions natin, at iba pang announcements sa mga upcoming events, you can go to at Team Lyqa on Instagram. So, dalawang account natin and both of them, I hope, are helpful sa inyo. And of course, if you're on TikTok, you can follow me at Team Lyqa for the quick quizzes din. So, every day I post at least one video lesson on at Team Lyqa sa TikTok, math and English videos doon. And if you want a more personal look sa nangyayari behind the scenes, motivational videos, tips and advice, and my opinion on certain things, you can visit at Lyqa Maravilla on TikTok. Alright? See you online. Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends. Lalo kung mag-exam din sila. Dati mas marami tayong matutulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers that I may join the online or live review events, you can go to www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. Kung gusto nyo rin naman supportahan itong channel na to by being a channel member, rookie or MVP, you can check out the video right here and the link in the description box below to get to know more about the perks and other privileges that channel members have. Alright? Thanks for watching, and as you always see sa channel na to, never stop learning. Aja, kaya yan. I'll see you in my next video, and bye for now. Alright, now thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you want one more video lesson, there's one right here that you can watch. And if you want to get to know me better, I have a second channel, yung aking vlogging channel, that you can access right here by clicking on that face right there. Alright, thanks for watching. See you soon.